Hey everybody, thanks for joining us this week for our pastoral update. I wanted to begin by saying a big thank you to Jonathan Williams for sharing and leading us through the Gospel Family Workshop this last weekend over Friday, Saturday, and then it all culminated with our Sunday worship service. For those of you that were able to attend, thank you as well for being there. I know this was a very impactful and meaningful weekend. And one of the things that Jonathan focused on is something I wanted to continue just to remind us of as we head into this new week, especially with the school starting and back to work and all the different things that can take up our time. One of the things that he talked about was the importance of passing the baton. And he used the idea of a relay race in the Olympics or any kind of track and field event. Whenever you have one runner that's running and then he hands off the baton to the next runner and that runner continues the race and so on. And he talked about the importance of us viewing our lives as Christians in that way. It's not just how hard we can run and how fast we can run in our pursuit of God, but it's also important for us to be able to hand off our faith, so to speak, to that next generation or to other people. And that's the theme that you see all throughout the New Testament, this idea of making disciples who will in turn then make disciples of other people as well. And this Sunday, we're going to be starting a new series on our vision, our mission, our values, and just our overall strategy as a church. And that's really a big part of it. Our vision is to be able to engage people with the good news of the gospel. Our mission statement is to make disciples who make disciples. And so one of the elements that we're going to be looking at is really just that idea of in taking our faith and handing it off either to the next generation, maybe that's our children or grandchildren, maybe it's to handing it off to a neighbor or coworker, but looking for people in our lives that we can communicate the truths of the gospel to help them to come to faith in Christ and to help them to see them mature and grow in their faith. And so let me encourage you to continue to reflect upon the things that we looked at this last Sunday and allow that to really be kind of a foundational mindset as we head into this new series that will begin again this Sunday, August 18th. So a couple other quick updates as well. Don't forget all of our Wednesday night activities. It's still one more week, and so hold on tight. All of our Wednesday night stuff will start off on Wednesday, October 21st. There's chicken tenders for the meal. You can't get any better than that, except for the meatloaf. I do love the meatloaf. And then also don't forget, September 15th is a very special commemoration service of the events that took place back on September 15th, 1999, here at Wedgwood with the shooting. And so we're going to have a very special time of worship, reflecting on what God did in the past and how He carried this church through that, and how the same God that carried us through the past is the same God that's going to carry us well into the future as we seek to follow Him and trust Him. So lots to look forward to here in the month of August and heading into September. Hope everything goes well for everybody heading back to school this week. Know that you're being prayed for, and we'll be excited to see you this Sunday. God bless.